You want a little more light? Should I open the blinds a little bit?
Now, who is this?
This is Morris Hunyu and Fanny. Their marriage.
Morris Hunyu and who?
Fanny.
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 Oh, Fanny.
What's Fanny's last name? Do you have any idea before she married?
Tell me down if I can remember her.
That is, who is that? Oh, that's Eli Bangiat and Catherine Hunyu.
Oh,
They're
Catherine
dead.
Biddy. Oh, God,
I
knew
don't
them.
recognize him because I didn't know him, but her I recognized. I couldn't figure out
Oh,
who she was.
my God. She was a good friend of my mother's.
Really? Yeah. Now, who's your mother?
My mother was Rosa Cohen.
Oh, that's the lady that I wrote you about. No, Rosa?
No,
She's not Rosa,
not
honey.
Rosa Cohen.
Okay,
She's
Rosa.
Rosa.
Okay, so
She's
did
her
we
daughter.
have we did all of
The
Rosa?
Roshas, yeah.
Okay.
This is great. This is great.
Okay. Victor and his first wife Esther. Now, is it
I
true?
know Esther. Yeah, what?
Is it true that they got divorced because she wanted to become a prostitute and she started a brothel out in Palm Springs?
No.
It's not. That's what my
Story.
dad tells. He said the Sephardic men used to go out there. My grandmother used to make barekas and they used to take them out there. And
Honey, two sisters. This one and her sister Sarah wanted to be actresses.
actresses.
It's Sarah, the one who did the playing around, because she wanted to be an actress.
Now, are you talking about
I'm talking
Sarah?
about what's her name? What was her name? What was her name? What was her name? Wait a minute. We'll think about it in just a second.
Wait a
It
minute.
wasn't Sarah. It wasn't-
Hazen.
No, I know she was Hazen. She married Victor Hazen. No, what did she call herself when she wanted to be an actress? She had a name. Oh Lord, I wish my husband were alive or some of us were alive. What did she call herself?
Like a nickname?
No, that's the name she used.
Oh, she changed her name? Like
Mhm.
she had an acting name,
Uh-huh.
performing name. Oh.
You know, I'm the only one alive who would know this. Isn't that a terrible thing to say?
It'll come to you. Just when you're least expecting.
It's coming. I'll think of it. Right on talking, I'll think of it.
Okay, now who's the?
Is Flora Hunyu and Morris Levy.
Yeah.
And that's Molly.
Mm-hmm. This is Victor, and
Yes.
her name was Esther.
Yester.
And she really, now Sarah was a much better looking girl. Honey, her mother used to see to it that she was very comfortable and very, that she didn't have anything she had to do, that she could take care of herself, she could take care of her mother, of her daughter. And the other one, Celeste Savoy,
Celeste Savoy.
right?
Yeah.
Celeste Savoy was what her sister called herself.
Was she an actress? That name sounds familiar. I wouldn't know.
Honey, her name was Sarah Israel, okay?
Oh.
Pardon me, she married a man by the name of Victor Hazen.
Okay.
So she was she wanted to be an actress. She named herself Celeste Savoy.
Huh.
But Sarah, I used to play cards with her.
This is
Over
Esther.
at Mrs. Marcus.
Is that Esther? This is Esther.
This is Esther.
Oh no, the sister.
The
What was
sister.
the sister's name? Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah's
Sarah
the one I
Hazen.
used to play cards with.
Hmm.
We had a Saturday night group, but we used to play once in a while.
My dad had this whole contrived story about the prostitute and the brothel and the Sephardic men going out to Palm Springs.
Celeste Savoy was the one, not.
Oh.
I've never heard of her. It's the sister.
Okay.
And you know something? They used to come in, she and her husband, her husband and his other wife, Florence, because she died. Now, why did she die? This is,
Hunyu?
yeah,
Yeah, this is Flora.
Flora. Yeah.
Yeah, she died young, right? She died when she was pretty young.
But she also, I don't know what, she married somebody else. I don't know what happened when she
Oh.
married somebody else. But then his marrying his second wife.
Was
a
Auntie
nice story.
Rebecca.
That was a very nice story. And,
Everybody knows Rebecca Levy.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody. She's such a lovely person. She's the one that wrote the book, I
Mhm.
Remember Rhodes.
but you know Rebecca, how she married him.
How?
You haven't heard?
No.
Well, now she told it, so I'm not, it's not third hand.
Okay.
anyway, they left Rhodes very quickly because the Italians were coming after them, and the husband was outspoken. So Italian friends said, "Now look, you better get out of here because they're going to get you, and they're going to get you big." So they took a few friends and they went to
Algiers?
Morocco,
Yeah.
Morocco, and so they spent their time there. And the man had been ill and had been misdiagnosed in Paris. But anyway, when he died, and he left Monty as a young child.
Yeah, I heard Mati told me she came here at 3.5.
And along with that, Victor Levy, I think he was the old. Jack wasn't really old enough to help anybody yet, and so he sent the money. He sent her money to take care of her.
Oh.
And now she's related to the Notricas. Rebecca is related to the Notrica family.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I have some pictures of her with the Notricas.
Huh?
I have pictures.
Yeah, with her with the Notricas. So anyway, she came the first night she came here, and she was living at Marie Israel's house. It was next door to where his sister, Tsinyuru lived. And so she would come in the mornings, and that's what the idea was, to come in the mornings. So she came in that first night, and there were all the Notricas to see her, and whatever it was. And so this poor guy takes a look at her, and he's having this terrible.
Oh, is he going through the divorce at this
Well,
time?
he'd gone through the divorce. He's got his children and he doesn't know where he's staying. So he's staying in his sister's house, sleeping on the couch. So anyway, he says to Rebecca, he says, "I want to talk to you." So she says, "Okay." So he takes her into another room. He says, "Now look, these are all your friends and your relatives, and it's all right for me to help you, whatever it is, but please don't expect me to marry you." He says, "I've had one divorce. I don't want any more." Okay? She says, "Well, that's all right. I really came. I've got my daughter. I want to take care of her. I'm capable, and I'll be fine." Fine. So she goes to sleep there. She comes here a couple of weeks later. This poor guy sleeping on the couch, and the kids say, "Dad, I want this, and Dad, I want that, and Dad, I want the other thing." So she says, "I want to talk to you." I says, "Okay." Says, "You know, your life is no life at all. The children are asking for things they shouldn't. You don't have a life. You have nothing. You're working so hard. I think we should get married."
Oh, just like that?
Just like that. But she was an outspoken person. I don't mean to say that she was badly outspoken.
No.
If there were thoughts, then she voiced.
She's direct, yeah.
She was direct. That was the word. She was direct. So he says, "I'll have to think about it." And after all, here she was.
So was it a marriage of love, or was it a marriage of convenience?
It was going to be a marriage of convenience, whatever it was. And she says, "I don't think that you're living a life. You're working so hard, and you're giving so much to everybody else. It's not fair. I'll think about it." The next day she comes into Signoru's house, and Signoru is fit to be tied. "What's the matter? Why didn't you tell me?" "Tell you what? Victor told me to go down and buy you an engagement ring."
Oh.
And that was the first she heard of it. They were married for many years, and she helped them. She worked with him right beside him, and they had a good marriage.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Do you know where this is? This place? Dad said something about 49th Street.
Sure, well, what
Yep. There's Asher, Bohora, Morris Levy, Flor, Auntie Catherine, and I think that's my Aunt Sarah, Bohora's daughter. Where is this? What building is this? A home?
It's a home.
Yeah, that's
those
a
are
home.
homes.
Oh.
These were all homes. If you said 49th Street, that's fine.
Oh,
You
okay.
go to there too.
And I took something off the computer about the trips that they used to take to Catalina. These are all Catalina trips.
Oh, great. So you remember Rose. So, but you see, she was
Sorota. That's Bohora Meyer's Huanyu's wife. They were married. That's Asher's parents.
Asher's parents. There's Will Weber.
And there's
Isn't
more.
that funny? You know her. I know her because I know her.
Yeah, this little boy, ring any bells for anybody?
It must be your father, but I don't know.
Because this is Sarah. And my dad told me a Bobby Cohen. You know a Bobby Cohen? Might be born, if Sarah's born 23, he looks like maybe he'd be born around the same time a year before.
What has happened to Sarah?
She died a year before my mom died. My mom died 5 years ago this October, because my husband and I were married 2 weeks before my mom passed away. And so Sarah must have died like 6 years ago.
Well, this is really wonderful looking at.
Now this is Raul Shamaria, and his.
Is that the one that was in the newspaper?
I don't know, but the Shamarias are going to meet us here, and
When?
oh well, they're picking her up at the airport at like 2ish. So as you know, as much time as it takes them to get over
Who
here.
was
And
they?
her son, Jack, Sarah Shamaria. She's the daughter of Isaac Shamaria. Catalina.
That's Catalina, believe
Yeah,
me.
it's all Catalina. This is all Catalina's.
Which
Is
Mrs.
Molly
Mayo?
I don't-
DeMayo's mother?
Di Mayo, yeah, my dad said Di
What's
Mayo. So
Not
this-
the Flor.
there's Mazel Tov, and that's
Flor.
Di
No,
Mayo.
that's not Flor.
No?
She's not Flor.
Oh, let me get my
Because her name
pen.
was not. Don't change that.
Okay.
Don't change that. Just because I said her name was not Flor, it's not the same one we're thinking of.
Okay.
This could be Flor de Mayo.
Oh, it could? Okay.
And that was not Molly de Mayo's mother's name.
No,
Believe
that
it
was
or
the sister-in-law, I think. She was the one that was the seamstress.
not. I don't remember, honey. I really don't remember. You have to realize that by the time all these people, they were born in 22, 25, 30, whatever it was, by the time they were frying age,
Right, you were gone, right? You were
I was
young.
married,
Yeah.
and I'd been working, and I was married. So that's really some the things I remember. Like you see, I always know where Bahora is because I know who she was because it was my very dear friend.
Oh, really?
We were inseparable for years.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you see the pictures of Molly in the beginning?
Yeah.
Who is it? Just confirm for me who she's standing here with. Did I get that right? Weird. I gotta ask you about the Benoon brothers too.
Who is this?
That's Asher.
Huh.
This is my grandparents' wedding. Let's see. Okay, let me ask you this: Benoons. Any of these? But that's Morris on you. Any these two guys look familiar?
I remember him. Huh?
That's Morris on you. And then my dad said these are the Benoon brothers.
That's
Haku,
strawberries.
Haku and Sam, Haku and Aaron,
Now these
You
are.
know?
Isaac. Yeah.
Do you know who they made? No, they're not. I was going to say
They are.
They made. He was a shoemaker, honey. These people are not shoemakers.
Maybe they changed her.
No, this is Sepinon and
Which one?
Rosalie's father-in-law.
No, that you mean what's his name? Who knew?
The one across the
Bin
street.
Nun,
What's his name?
Aaron bin Nun. These
Yeah.
are. I don't see any Aaron
No,
bin Nun here.
no. Aaron is the one that's related to Aaron Hassan, right?
Right.
No, it's
No,
not
no.
Aaron.
No, you see, I know Aaron bin Nun. Guys, I
Oh,
should know him.
yeah.
You see, now he's in my age. He's a little older than I am. He's older than I am, but I knew who he was. You know.
Right.
Where's Ray Soriano?
Here's Isaac Shamaria.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see, what did I put? Ray
Ray
Soriano,
Soriano.
top right.
What is this?
Is it Ray Soriano?
Not the Ray Soriano I know.
Okay, let's cross his name. I didn't think so.
No, wait a minute.
What?
He may be Ray Soriano, honey, but he's
Oh.
not the Ray Soriano I know. Ray Soriano that I know is what's her name's father.
Esther.
Esther.
Is that
Esther-
this guy right here? Let's see. Where's the other Sorianos? Emilia, there's the wife, Soriano.
Amelie
And-
Soriano.
Amelie
Yeah.
Soriano. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
And
say
then
no.
there's a picture with her husband.
You're talking about wait a minute, Ray Soriano.
Ray Soriano. My brother Albert used to work for him.
Yes, that's who he is. Wait a minute, let me see him again. Let me see
Wait,
the picture
you
of Ray
didn't
Soriano.
find him.
But Ray Soriano was a florist.
That's right.
So it's not,
Ray
This
Soriano
guy,
is
right?
a florist.
I
No, that's
don't
not
know.
Ray
Okay.
Soriano that I know, honey.
Uh-huh.
That's not Esther's
how
father.
about this guy right here? I can't find who this guy is.
He was in Seattle, I wouldn't know, honey.
Doesn't look familiar. This one?
No, honey. I
That's
think he was in Seattle. I
Morris
wouldn't
and
know.
Usher,
Yeah.
but we can't find that guy either. Okay.
Well, she's really got these pictures.
Is that, do you know who Morris Al-Hadaf was? I think that's Morris Al-Hadaf from some pictures.
From
when-
where?
From Seattle?
Yeah,
Yes,
somewhere in
okay. Who's that with her? I have it's
Molly, but I don't know who the other
Molly
one is.
with Amelia Soriano.
That's not the Amelia Soriano that was married to Ray Soriano.
Oh, it's not?
No way.
Is that Rosa Cohen?
No way. she's Amelia Soriano, but Amelia Soriano was not this lady.
Okay.
The one that I know who was married to Ray Soriano.
Okay.
See, now, I don't think that man was Ray Soriano that I'm talking about.
Okay. Do you know who the Shahones are? Isaac Shahone?
No.
Okay. How about Al Benvenisti?
Al Benvenisti. Al Benvenisti. I don't know, honey.
And this
This is
child?
Jack. This is
yeah,
Jack.
that's Jack. And see, this is one of the Banoons. How about this little girl? My dad said it was a Carol Cohen. Did you ever know a Carol Cohen?
But hey, looking at that, how could you recognize
I don't know, but I think it's actually my Aunt Sarah's what I'm starting to think, or Molly or somebody.
I love this picture, both of them.
Who are the
That's their twins.
children?
They're
Yeah.
the twins.
Yeah, Ronnie and Marilee.
Yeah, and
Right.
what's her name passed away. It was so sad.
Who
That's
passed
her
away?
son, her oldest son.
Oh, really?
He was a professor, died of a heart attack at about 50, 52
Oh,
years
really?
old.
Wow.
Broke my son's heart up. This is a good picture.
Yeah, that's a nice picture.
Now who's this?
Morris Honyu and Fanny.
Yeah, Fanny and Martin.
God,
I remember when
oh,
they
that's
got married.
beautiful.
Auntie Catherine. I remember Auntie Catherine too. She was a fireball, huh? Okay, where's... They are...
This is at their homes. This was in Catalina.
There's a picture there in Catalina.
See, I never went to Catalina with them.
Here. Is
This is what's his name.
Raul and Ray. And then Asher. Well, no, there, right here. This
Now
guy.
that's more like Raul Soriano than the one you had in the other place.
Right, okay, that's what I thought.
That-
Yeah.
So it's not that, it's not the
Okay.
one that his main, you see, this was Raul Soriano,
They
not
call-
Ray Soriano, Raul Soriano.
Oh, really?
Although he called himself Ray,
Oh,
but
okay.
he was Raul Soriano.
That's Morris again. Now that he's balding.
His own, I
Yeah.
know. Mark's his own.
There's Morris. Cute pictures. Huh? And then, I don't know, chicken coop. It's Morris Levy and a chicken. And here's Matilda Honyu, married to Gabriel. She's a Shamaria. And then these kids too. I know that this is Aunt Sarah, Honyu, and Molly Levy. But these
That's
two
not
little
Molly
girls.
Levy that I'm talking about.
Maybe
No,
that's
that's Floor's daughter.
younger sister.
No. Marianne? No.
Marianne.
No. How about these two little girls?
I have no idea, honey. I knew that she, you see, there again, when I knew her and her husband, I knew they were not married. And again, it was passing by hello, and then I'd go on. It was, honey, it was a different set of people.
Right.
And yet we all lived very near each other.
And this is a guy named, last name Bendica?
Bendicha.
Bendicha.
Well, Bendicha is not a name.
Okay.
The name is Israel.
What do you mean?
The name Bendicha, the family by the name of Bendicha, their name is Israel.
So what's Bendicha?
Well done, well said.
So Bendicha is not a name?
It's like a title, like royalty, like
Oh.
Well,
uh,
the name is Israel. I don't know who David Israel is, but the name is Israel. The name would be Israel. In Bohora.
Okay.
See, so Shia I know.
Bendicha is like a title, like you would say princess or something like that, but
Yeah.
it's not.
I didn't know that. Any idea where this is with these two palm trees? Is this Griffith Park maybe? Or
Could be,
Did-
I don't know, honey.
did
Well,
you?
now tell me something. Were you? I think her name was Luna. Honyu?
There was a Luna Honyu in Rhodes.
No, she lived here.
What was
Oh,
her
really?
name? What was her name?
Yeah. Dinah, do you know Mrs. Pizzenti? Which is Rose,
Rosie,
Yeah.
yeah.
her sister-in-law. What was her name?
Her name would have to be Israel,
No.
unless it was on the other side. Her husband's name was Jack Israel.
No. That's, you're talking about Rosie and her husband
Yes.
Jack. No,
Oh, you're talking about Jamila.
Jamila.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Was that her married name?
Mhm.
No, her married name was Byzantine.
No. This other is a Jamila also, I think. And she was a Hunyu. And she lived off of Figueroa.
Jamila Hunyu was married to, old man,
If you tell me, then I'll know.
yeah, you tell me, I'll know too. Start with it. I'm not going to say start with an H. You've never heard my story of starting with a letter.
No.
No. I said there was a very fine pianist, very well known, very famous, and his name started with a B. It took 6 months of everybody asking everybody else who this pianist was with a name that started with a B. And one day we're sitting here and Becky Chef says, it doesn't have to be Schnabel, do you? That's right. Now Schnabel doesn't start with a B.
It has B in
But
it.
that's the one name I never mentioned what's the names anymore.
Okay, is this?
Jamila Hunyu was married to Jamila's husband was named
Harry.
Jamila.
Oh, that's
Harry.
right. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I saw. No.
Well, I don't know what her name
Harry.
was. Hunyu.
Yeah, Harry. What's the Hebrew name for Harry?
I don't know.
Maybe it's Abraham.
No,
And then
no.
Okay, because I asked around.
Haku?
No.
I have.
Aaron, it could be Aaron.
Okay,
Because
then
I have a cousin.
probably
My husband has a cousin whose name is Aaron, and Aaron, he's named Harry.
Harry. Okay, because Aaron. There's an Aaron Hunyu. They've contacted me, their family, and as far as
They
I
had
can
no
tell,
children. They had no children.
they had no children. As far as I can tell, the side that has Aaron Hunyu in it is not related directly. Like I go back to, we go back to my dad Meyer, Asher, Bahor Meyer.
Rhodeslie Ali. Do you remember the name Rhodeslie Ali? He used to be a little short fella, and everybody used to laugh. He'd hang onto a telephone pole, and we used to enjoy that. the light fixture. And we used to think that was so great. We always knew who he was.
And back to Abraham. And then there's two twins. There's Nissim and Abraham. That was like, 1750 or something. That's a long time ago. Is this Rosa or Rosa? Is that Rosa Cohen?
No way is that Rosa Cohen.
Rosa
Is that
Cohen?
Rosa
then?
Cohen? I don't know which Rosa Cohen.
And your mother is?
The Rosa Cohen. but
Your
that's
mom's
not my
Rosa.
mother.
Okay.
That's not Rosa, that's for sure.
See, she's up here too.
Well, whoever she is, honey, that's
See,
right.
and there's Ray and Amelia,
Now,
right?
yes, now this is Ray and Amelia Soriano, and he was known as Ray or Raul.
Okay.
We called him Ray, but his name was Raul.
Maybe
Yeah.
just down here.
Say, leave it, let Ray if you want to.
Well, just in case anybody
Yeah.
else says.
Okay, but that is the couple right in here.
Okay. But then who's that other woman? She's the same woman that's down there.
I'm sorry. The one with his,
Matilda Hunyu, Shamaria. Matilda Shamaria Hunyu.
okay. But this one, I'd know any place.
And then this is my father, Meyer, Antisiniru.
Better know. Now that is, what's his name?
Siniru.
Is that Meyer? I mean, is that, what's his name, Mervyn? No. Who was the oldest?
No, that's Sam.
That's Sam. That's Sam. There's a picture of Marilyn.
Looks just like her
Just
mother.
like her mother, I swear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
isn't
cute.
that
Whoever
cute?
she is, she's cute.
This is Eddie Levy
No.
and Flor.
I thought that's who it was.
Okay, how about these one and these guys?
Honey, they're young. We have no way of knowing who
No.
they are, honey. We have no way.
Because my
of-
dad said that this is Carol Cohen.
Well, then he
And this
would
is
know.
Carol. Now,
Who is Carol
I don't
Cohen?
think he knows because I can't find anybody. I can't find any records of a Carol and a Bobby and
Now this is Victor and his two children,
yes.
and Rebecca thought a lot of them.
And this is Al Hunyu, Morris's son.
There's Molly and Vicki and Jack. Now, who are these two?
Marianne and Marianne, Michael, Bahor, Michael, and Marianne Levy. That's
Bahor's
his parents.
Bahora's parents.
Mm-hmm.
Hunyu's parents?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Bahor Levy Hunyu.
Oh, leave it.
Yeah, did you see them back at Jack's wedding? Here. pictures when they were younger.
Oh, yes, that I lived a half a block away from them. We were constantly together.
Yeah.
I'll never forget her. My mom Leanne always had me. I'd go in Friday evening, and Molly wasn't ready to go, so she'd give me the coffee grinder, and I'd grind coffee for her until we decided it was time for us to go. This is a nice picture.
Yeah,
It's
nice
a
picture.
very, very nice picture.
What's do you know what his daughter's name was?
Who? No, I don't.
This
She
is
never-
Billy, and I can't remember what her name
I
is.
can't remember either. I know she thought highly of them.
Yes, and they thought highly of her too. Yes. That's a very good picture, Victor. Very, very good.
Downtown Los
I have
Angeles.
no idea.
With
Yeah,
Michelle
my
Nortrica.
dad said
With
downtown.
Morris Nortrica.
Where's Morris Nortrica?
Well,
Did I
Michelle.
write it? Okay. Is he there?
I don't see any more Schnutzika here.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes my dad tells me stuff and they're not right, so
That most people don't know.
you want a magnifying glass?
No, no, no.
There's, I know there's Asher back there.
This is the picture that my brother had given Ralph out to bed to
Oh,
make
your
a
brother's
cabin, and
Ralph.
he never got it back. No, my brother Aaron.
Your brother Aaron.
He's here. My brother Kenny's here.
Oh, really?
Uh huh.
Is your brother Kenny Cohen?
Uh huh.
Now, is this your brother? Because my dad first told me that this little boy's name was Kenny Cohen. He told me that this little boy is
No.
Kenny Cohen.
No,
No.
No?
That's not her brother.
Okay. Well, and what are your brothers and sisters?
No,
Who
I
were-
had 5 brothers and I was the only girl.
Okay, so what are your brothers' names?
Aaron,
Aaron,
Jack,
Jack,
Albert,
Albert.
Morris.
Okay, Morris.
And me.
And you. Okay. Oh, so I remember we kept trying to put you with as somebody's child, but we needed 2 sisters. We could only find one in your family. Your family has some documentation to it. You know, Leon Toronto back in Maryland. He gave me the
Diana
charts.
Toronto, back in Maryland, has been doing quite a bit of this.
Mhm.
Now
He helped me a lot on this.
his cousin, Florine Hanson, her grandfather, wait a minute. Vicki, I have a picture, 1912, and I don't know whether you'd be interested in that, but it's something that,
Sure.
that's darling.
That's
Oh
Sarah.
my
The
God.
names are down there too.
Oh my, la hermana Cadena,
Uh huh. Makaden. And Rabbi Mizrahi.
Now, is
la hermana Rosa,
Uh huh.
this Rosa Cohen?
no, this is Rosa, this Haksulam.
Is Kadin a title or a name?
Cadena is Cadena
Catherine.
Catherine.
Kaden is Catherine.
Kadin? C-A?
Cadena, Catherine, they're all the same name. Now, whether it's a biblical name or not, I don't know.
Huh. Because when I was on the internet and I go back a couple generations, they have a tombstone in Rhodes for Linda Kadin Tomar, and that is Sorota Pelisov. That's her mother, I
Now,
think.
where is
It's,
the fellow? Oh, pardon me, I have heard.
but that's Sorota's maiden name is Pelisov.
Who is that? Tell me who is that?
You know, the list is right down here. They're all typed.
This is
That's Behor Meyer. That's my
Uh-huh.
great-great-grandfather.
The expression, the word, but I've never heard it I've only heard it pronounced. I've never heard it seen spelled.
Pelisov? He spelled a couple different ways.
Yeah. This is the guy who used to hang on,
Yeah.
on the, remember?
That's the guy that used to hang on the
Yeah.
on the light pictures.
And the light
oh
pictures.
my God,
My
I
great
remember
grandfather,
him
huh?
so
A
well.
shorty, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you? Yeah.
such a nice.
Oh, that's
guy.
right, that's right. La Marifkala Mileham. This is, what's her name, the mother of what's her name, Ben Susan, of Regina Ben Susan.
Oh yeah.
And this is Behor Fis. Hermana Rosa Sulam. You did Vega? I know him, see,
Yeah.
you know who he is?
Oh, sure.
He's the father of, Sam
J.D.
Benham, yeah. Oh,
Father-in-law.
he's the father-in-law of Jeannie, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
I did send her a card.
Is
Yeah.
he any of these guys
No,
at
he
the
has
fruit
nothing-
stand?
He has
Oh,
nothing
okay.
to do with, what you have
Boy,
in here.
that's
Okay.
a good picture of Sarah.
Her high school graduation picture.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful picture.
Yeah,
And
she
who's
was
the
very
other one?
pretty.
Who's the other?
This is Auntie Marianne. I don't know who this little girl is. Oh wait, no, this, yeah, Aunt Marianne right here. Sisters. That's my dad's
Oh,
youngest
that's
sister.
Miriam?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
that's
haven't
Molly.
seen them in
She
years.
looks like her brother.
Huh?
She looks like her brother. She looks like him.
Think so?
Oh, yeah. Not like your father, but like Bank.
I think she looks more like my dad than like Mike.
It's like Bank. See, now these are people, you see, I can recognize, when I recognize them, I know who I'm talking about.
Who's that?
Your father. I went to school with them.
You did? Yeah? What kind of guy was he?
Huh?
What kind of guy was he?
Oh, good.
Allegra? Bengia?
Oh, yeah. Now, how come you got her?
That's Dad's cousin. Catherine, Auntie Catherine, when you
Bengia.
married Eli Bengia.
Oh.
That's her daughter. There they are. I can tell. I just saw a
Okay.
smiling face.
Well, this was very, very interesting.
I got more. Here they come.